Hi guys, Carrie here, Hot Mesh Mom. I'm working on one of our attachments. I just couldn't wait. I was starting to pull together something else and I was like, no, I just listed all the attachments. There's actually 12 different ones. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm working on here, okay, what I pulled for this. So it's going to be, let me move this out of the way. It's going to be on one of our 15-inch wreath bases here, okay? Because he's crescent this way, I'm gonna put him on the left side of the wreath, and I'm gonna do, you know, all the mesh and everything and put a bow on this side. I'm gonna put a mounting square probably right here and right here. So flip him over and it's gonna go kind of like this. Take your mounting square, peel off the back, put some glue, kind of line it up right there. Okay, when I put those on, I'm going to, I just put like an extra line of glue around the outside, and I'm very lightly pushing on this, so not a lot is coming out, but I'm spreading it with the tip of the glue here. I have the fan on, so I'm gonna put it over there. So this is what it looks like up close. Okay, the mounting squares, and then I just put some glue around the outside there. Set it over there. I have the fan on. Okay, so there's the base. I like to use the bars. There's 8 of them around here. My favorite way to do this is 8 ties. If you want a really full wreath and you're going all in and adding, you know, everything from your craft room in this, I would take another tie and put it on the outside here and do 8 more. But I feel that this is just perfect enough, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing the 30-inch white on the bottom, and then I'm gonna put 10-inch red on the top. So I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3. So take your 10-inch mesh, and I'm gonna cut 8 of them at 30 inches, okay? So if you've never seen this before, you're gonna take your mesh, and I use a clothespin, take a weight, and just hold your mesh down. I don't want this rolling back on me. You're gonna roll the end here. You're gonna clip it and flip it around and do the same thing, and then just scrunch it down the middle, move your weight all the way to your clip here, and unclip it. I'm gonna put these flat side down. So just start in one tie. Take our red. The red is gonna be, see how it's the natural curl? I'm gonna put curl side down and ruffle it right down the middle. And then this is gonna go in here like this. Now we're gonna do this, the same thing we did here, we're gonna do here. So this, the white mesh went up and down, the red mesh is going side to side. Okay, skip that one and then come over here. Skip that one, come over here, and then the second layer. So the second layer is so you don't have to move the first layer. Don't move this mesh. We actually want it sitting right there, and we're gonna place this right on top like this. And then I'm actually pulling this one up because I do want it laying on top of the first layer, and still come to the tie here and pinch it open like that, and then get your red. And then fix your red. And look at that. This would be good for a candy wreath too. Okay, look at that. We didn't have to do anything with the first layer, and it looks great. Now let's do ribbon. Okay, so I did pull out green jelly. You can save that for a bow. I really like this. Let me get the sign so you guys can see. I'm just gonna set it right here. I really like this red and green stripe because it kind of goes with his hat. This one, I'm loving this stripe one. Let me get my spool board out. I'm really loving this one. And then we just have green. So I really like both of these. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the 1.5 inch with this, and then the 1.5 inch with that. So 4 of these and 4 of those. Okay, I'm gonna do 13 inches. So I need 4 of these at 13 inches. This is our ribbon tail board. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut off the end. Right where it was folded, you're just gonna cut that right off. Flip it over, cut that right off. There's those. So if you have never dovetailed, this is folded in half. So line up the end, fold it in half, okay? And I'm kind of aligning them. Here's the fold and here's the edge. I'm cutting on the fold down towards the corner there. And there you go. Same thing here, line them all up. This is a little bit thicker. So now we're just gonna put ribbon tails all the way around, every other one. Because these do not do a zigzag pattern, you're just gonna do every other one and leave it at that. So put your 2 pieces of ribbon, fold it in half. Right there where you folded it, you're gonna scrunch it, and then that is gonna go right into your tie. Okay, cutting tubing. I get the 2 ends here because I want to cut 2 at the same time. I'm just going to do 20 inches. So I'm holding it on my table right here. You can barely see the end. These are the ends and go to 20 inches. I'm just going to cut that. I'm going to hold all the ends together. Excuse me. Cut that. So now I have 4. I'm just going to keep doing that. Cut the rest of these. If you want to keep adding more tubing, you have different colors, I would say go for it. Okay, so we have our 8, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, now we're gonna go take our tubing like this, fold it over, bring it together. This right here is gonna go right here in your tie. Don't cut the pipe cleaners unless you're done and you don't want to attach anything else. Don't cut your pipe cleaners. I'm going to do the tubing and the ribbon all at the same time so we don't have to keep coming back here. The only thing that's missing is adding either glitter balls if you wanted to do that, or you can do ornaments like I have. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love these colors. Look at how fun this is. Okay, so let's see. Now, the next thing you want to do is, where do we want to put our sign and getting the ornaments on here? So I picked out silver and red, which I only need 4 of these in the tubing. Put this back. So what you're going to want to do is get your wire cutter, and we're only going to put 1 ball on each tie, but I need to clip the other one off. So I'm just going to go to the base and clip it to the side. Don't clip it where it's going to cut the whole stem off, okay? So when I glue these on, these are shatterproof. These are almost like it's plastic. The glass ones will break. You know which ones I'm talking about. They're like real ornate, super pretty. If you hit those on anything, they're gonna shatter. These are called shatterproof. These ones actually came from the dollar store, but you can actually buy a whole box or a whole container at like the craft stores. Walmart has them too. But take this part off. Oh, look, that one even broke. Take that part off, and you're gonna put glue around this hole opening right here. Your tie's gonna go right in that hole with the glue, and you're gonna just twist it around. You want the glue to stick to the tie and the ornament, and just do every other one. Put the glue right over the hole. We're just gonna get all of these on, and then when we need to put the sign in the bow, we'll just move it out of the way. Glue gun. Okay, look at how stinking cute that is. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. I love it. We need 2 pipe cleaners. Okay, I'm gonna add this into our sign here and then twist that off. If you wanted to, you can add some hot glue on this, and then let's get this in there. So this is the pipe cleaner. I'm gonna put my other hand behind the piece here, and I'm pushing the pipe cleaner down into the rail because I want it to be tied right there. And then I'm gonna do the other part through the mesh to the other side of the rail, so it ties around the rail part. You can even move this to where you can see, twist that off, okay? And if that's where I like it, oh, he's cute, you guys. Look at how adorable. Then I'm gonna come back to my other tie and give this one a little bit tighter hold. If it's too long, cut it off. I'm just gonna fold this in half and then push it down and hide it inside the mesh. So when you tie this off, try to tie it near an opening so it was tied right here, and then just fold it in there so you don't have anything sticking out. And then he looks like that. So you don't have to add a bow. I keep saying that like the last couple times, so we're just gonna make a bow really quick. We're gonna use some of the ribbon that we used before. Actually, I want to put some of this green in. So I think I'm going to put the green jelly. Don't be afraid to use the jelly. It is plastic. Okay, I'm using my bow maker. Just going to probably add a bow like right here, I think would look good. Look good. What do we got here? Let's do a 10-inch, no, let's do an 8-inch tail. It's just plastic and it's like super hard to work with, but don't be afraid to work with it, okay? 8-inch tail, a 6-inch loop. Oh, that was longer than 8-inch tail. Designs and not have the same one. You know what I mean? I'm just going to do something like that. Maybe finish it off with this green and red stripe. So these were all 6-inch loops. I'm just going to do a really small loop right here in the middle. And keep this one. 2 red pipe cleaners. Fold them over on like an X pattern and just roll or twist it on itself. Tight twist so they don't come apart. And then grab your ribbon. And then, let me move that out of the way. I want to make sure this is all where I want it to be before I tie it off. Just like that. Twist it, and then I'm just going to add this on here. Take your pipe cleaners, and where do we want to put this at? Just right there. I'm going to move this ribbon tail out of the way because I want it to come poking out this way. So the same thing we did with the sign. I'm going to take my pipe cleaners and feed through the mesh down to the base. Same thing on this side. Feed through the mesh down to the base. Now I can see, might be kind of hard to see on camera, but now I have both of them there, and I'm going to align my bow, pull it kind of tight, get it in there. Okay, so I haven't tied it off yet. I need to hold it in front of me. That looks cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, how adorable. So tie it off, and the same thing, I'm going to tie it near an opening. Now I do have a super long piece here. I'm just going to trim this off right here, and then take this and put that inside so you don't see it. Like that, okay? And then dovetail all these ends, just folding it and cutting. Kind of like how the ribbon tails here, or the tails on the bow, are like just going wherever they want to go. I am going to dovetail this, and Lydia says to add one of the white. It's going to look like that tail, that, like that. Oh, super cute. Okay, get your glue. You're going to do the same thing. Add your glue all over. This time put a little bit more. Okay, and I'm going to see how I'm opening that. Press it right in the middle. I'm going to twist it a little bit so it touches more than one spot, and it's just like getting the glue all in there. And then just hold it for a little bit till it dries a little bit. How cute is this? So we have our jelly peeking out. We got all of our stripes. The stripes go with the sign. Isn't that cute, you guys? Oh yeah, look at that. Love it. So it looks like this. Isn't that cute? Now, get a pipe cleaner or string or whatever you like to hang your pieces with. Remember when I talked about the top being right here where this tie is? Take your pipe cleaner. Okay, I'm going to turn it this way. Take your pipe cleaner. You're going to feed it through that top bar, but you're going to do it backwards. If you want to start this way, just remember when you start putting your stuff on there, you got to make sure you know where your top is. Twist it off on itself like this. Now this part that we twisted, I move it to the back or move it to the inside so you don't have any of that sticking out, and now you just have a nice smooth pipe cleaner to hang your wreath with. So then when you hang it up, that's where I go through and I'll fluff it, but I think he looks pretty cute. I love that sign. Isn't that cute?